This is a School TV original.
Yeah.
Cookup, the cookup, the cookup.
Yeah.
Man, we got the second artist of the week, Tre Yung.
Facts of life.
You know what I mean?
Tre Yung, what's goody, my youth?
Chilling, man. You know I'm out here.
I'm trying to cue in the claps, but they not working though. It's blowing mine right now. Oh, all right, we gonna do the real claps. You heard me?
You gotta clap for yourself one time.
Know what I mean? One time, man. It's the cook up.
Looking for the improvising.
Yo, you already know it's the cook up show, man. Second artist, man, Tre Yung.
Tre Yung.
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man.
What projects you currently working on right now, man?
Parkside Prospect is the project that I'm working on. I'm in the finishing stages of that. I probably got it's probably just like mixing and mastering now, you know, fine tuning everything. Then I want to get the visuals done and all that.
You put out a single already, or?
I got a couple of joints out on SoundCloud. Donnie Durag, just, you know, type that in and everything will pop. I have a couple of aliases, you know what I'm saying? Tre Yung, Donnie Durag, Tony Two Toes. You know what I'm saying?
Donnie Durag, I love that.
Why you call yourself Donnie Durag?
So there was a point where it just like you couldn't find me without a durag, and it was just because like there was no reason to take it off. I mean, not because there was a reason to keep it on, but it's just like I just
You're a fool, man. But all right, so with your project, Parkside, how many tracks that you have on it?
11 is what I've decided on, but as the process has been coming to its final stages, there might be like 13, 14, just because I've been in this creative space with my producer, Wave King, also my engineer, Wave King. Also shout out Fee First Studios. But we've just been in this space where we've just been kind of clicking, and like new songs and new sounds have just been coming about. So it's like we want to capture that in my debut, you know, so they know, they can see like throughout the project, like where I started and now where I'm at. So it's all just about like, you know, you can only put out something one time. So it's like I just want to make sure
All right.
So you don't have the project like sturdy, like where it's ready.
it's like I can I have tracks, I can like play you a lot of the project, but there's still like another like 4 to 5 songs that I'm debating on of whether like if it's what I want for the project to sound like.
You started rapping in 2012.
Seriously, I ran track in high school and in college, but I would always like, you know, just make music on the side. We do like little freestyles, whatever. I believe the first freestyle I did was actually to Rick Ross BMF, which is hilarious, like, hilarity on that beat. And I also did Black and Yellow, which I think doing Black and Yellow was like, all right, you know, I think I could do this a little bit.
Right.
And then I did the racks on racks, and then
You jumped on the racks joint too.
killed that.
Your project's called Parkside. So is this where you live?
Yes, you can find me on Parkside and Ocean.
Yo, man, shout out to you and shout out to Parkside,
Shout out to the Flatbush.
cause peep this though, peep this. Yo, shout out to Live, man. Live was in here last week, man.
What up, boy?
Yo, Live, hope you good. You're
It's good. Fine.
now, peep. Now we had a show recently, right?
Right.
So of course, me and Green attended, and of course Tre was there too.
Oh, you mean he had it? Oh, live show.
Live had a show. So Tre, we asking Tre, you know, how we get to the 2 Tre. He know where I'm going with this.
But we know how to get. Well,
We knew somewhat, but you know, he was the one that lived in the area, so you know, I figured it'd make more sense to ask him. So we asked Tre like, yeah, I got you. Son took us to the Q Tre. Son took us to the crib. He's like, yeah, y'all gonna walk me to the
I just
crib.
needed I needed that escort. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, son, you crazy,
I just
son.
needed that escort, and I just wanted to show y'all where I live. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I know I was gonna do the radio show. You know what I mean? So I was like, let me give him a little piece, a little tour.
Oh
of
man.
Parkside, at least 18 hours. 18 hours, that's a lie. I'd say maybe like at least 6 hours of the day, 18 hours I'm out trying to make it happen.
That's a fact.
You got a good 6 hours you can catch me on Parkside and Ocean, you feel me?
That's good, man. Cause
Over there.
all right, now peep. I got another question. Now, I was checking out your music on SoundCloud, and I see that you have somewhat of an affiliation with the High Grades.
My guy.
Oh, but that sound like a group though. That sound more like a group.
Oh, well, well,
Yeah.
it could seem, because I mean we do actually have like a project that we're working on that, well, I can't say we're actively working on it, but it's definitely in the ideas. A joint called Weed Raps. So High Grades, my boy, my brother, he's someone that I'm a frequent collaborator with. You know, we hang around a lot, so you know we just come up with these vibes, and you know more times than not they work. So we just work together a lot. But he's got a lot of great stuff coming. We're actually dropping a song tomorrow that I'm on called Jaguar. So
All right.
look out for that. That'll be on SoundCloud. Yeah, and he also got a song called Prada that you should definitely check out.
Nah, definitely. You know what? I first heard about you before I even knew you, because I heard you on the song Reloaded with High Grades, and
Yes.
yo, I love that song, man,
Yes.
for real. You know what I mean?
Reloaded.
Yeah, man. That's
I'm focused.
yeah, hard body karate. You know what I mean? So
that.
what would you say your style is though? Because I don't want to say like it's trap or drill though, but it definitely has some elements in your music.
For sure. I draw influences from so many. Like let's say you can range from like a Sade and they like I don't know, like like a Sade, Aaliyah, like old, like some of these like the older sounds, and then like for the newer sounds, you know, like 21 Savage is always in the playlist. Future's always in the playlist. A lot of these younger trap artists like Jay Critch, who's from Brooklyn. Shout out Jay Critch, you feel me? Shout out TME. My boy Fat Geechee, who's also like I listen to a lot of my friends who kind of like influence my sound, because there's like you like to listen to the J. Cole's. Shout out J. Cole. I mean, that his two albums the latest two albums he put out are crazy. Like I'm like a student of the game, so I think there's something I could take from everybody, because there's you can find one song from at least one artist. From every artist that you're like, this ain't that bad,
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's like, so you could take something from everything that you expose yourself to, and I just try to take the good elements and fuse it with mine. So to say my style, I'd honestly say it's still to be determined.
Oh, so you don't got it all figured out yet.
I think you'll hear it on Parkside Prospect, where I may even have, like, I've been told I have a sound, but I guess to me, I fear like putting myself in a box by like giving myself a specific style. So I just kind of just leave it to however the vibe is that day when I'm in the studio. Sometimes like I wrote a song earlier today about this bitch like running off with my love.
It was on your Drake's flag.
But it's like real shit that happens that I kind of want to talk about, besides from the braggadocio and like popping shit like, yeah, I'm the best and you're not. Like I kind of want to be able to get in touch with people so they can see as like, I'm all about longevity. I'm not just trying to make that one hot song and then all of a sudden like he's hot and then they forget about me 2 days later. I kind of want to have that timeless effect of a Sade or as a Lauryn Hill or of a Biggie, or like
just to restore that feeling again.
Exactly.
I feel like it's needed too, because
For sure.
hip hop's been so watered down for years now. It's just ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's following the same format.
Very
Nobody
true.
don't know how to be themselves and original. So when you do stand out, it's kind of hard to stand out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because it's like, why are you standing out? What I realized that becoming an artist and doing my first shows this past year, really actively like my first like solo shows, is that like nobody loves you until everybody loves you, kind of thing. And it's just something you have to recognize as an artist and just work through, because if you believe in your stuff, you know what I'm saying? If you believe in your stuff and you know what's good, somebody else is also going to believe in it. You just have to, keep doing what you're going to do. And people love to help people that are helping themselves. So,
One last thing that I gotta ask you before you go, and this is like a very important question that all artists should answer. So right now you in a spot in your career currently, right? Whatever that may be, you about to drop an album or whatever. So what do you feel like you need to do to get to the next level?
All honestly, take myself even more seriously than I already take myself. I feel like I'm the only one that can stop myself. So it's really just putting the power in my hands and knowing that it's in my hands and taking my talent and my mind to levels where I know it can be. You know, just it's so easy to just, you know, wake up every day and be like, this is like, I'm looking at the people I want to be on TV, and it's just like, they got there. I know I can maybe get there, but it's more like it's more likely impossible. But then, you know, when you get to, you know, a certain point in your life and you're like, damn, like I see everybody else achieving their dreams, and I just decided not to because I figured it was too hard or too impossible. It's like that thought right there is what is what keeps me like, okay, I got to keep trying to get to this next level. So it's really honestly like getting my money up, you know what I mean, stacking up this money because you need to have the means to do what you want to do.
That's a fact.
So my whole mindset right now is finish this project and then
invest in your craft, pretty much.
Grind, and be able to supply the means to do what I need to do. Also plan to take some time in California next year to also, you know, promote this album, project, playlist, whatever you want to call it, you know, nowadays, because there's so many, which I understand the whole discrepancy of like, what is an album exactly, or like, what is a mixtape, or what is, you know, if it's just
EPs,
at this point, it's just a collection of music, you know, it's just like, you know, you could drop like there's like, you know, the dude Calvin Harris, he's dropping a song like once every 2 months. He's just gonna drop 10 songs for the year, and that's like his album. Whereas like, you know, a guy like Future gives us 2 albums in 2 weeks, and it's just like, I think it's just all about your grind and just sticking to your grind and your way of doing things, and believing that if you execute it correctly, it's gonna work. Because I mean, like I said, Calvin Harris is super successful, but then Future's also super successful. So there's more than one path to the finish line.
All right, that's great, man. Well, you already know now. We can't let you leave without spitting a little something for us.
I have a request though.
You got a request for a beat?
Could I perform a song?
Oh yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Could I perform the song like? So the song that I'm really pushing right now is Bankroll, which I actually came up with that song due to I don't know if you guys know Bankroll Fresh, R.I.P. Bankroll Fresh.
Yeah, R.I.P. Bankroll Fresh.
I actually heard this song called Every Time a week before he died, and it was just crazy how like you know, I say like music is like, it's timeless. It can just have an effect on you, and you don't even know this person, and the next week this person can't even provide no more music for you, you know. So I just kind of heard this beat, and then like that flow came into mind, and the song Bankroll just came about like 15 minutes later.
All right, that's what's up. So, all right, we're gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna bring Tre back in, and he's gonna perform his song Bankroll.
You heard
me?
On the Cookup show, everybody gets steamed.
Every time you see me, I am that nigga. Every time you see me, I got more figures. I decided never will I just settle. Bergen Future with it, hit a new level. And the flow, I told you, no something special. Goddamn boy, hot like the summer. Everything he makes sound like a come up. She keep telling me to take off the rubber. Nah, bitch.